everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine. For those who are new, I'm a casual reseller on the US and Canadian Poshmark app as well as eBay. Today's video is another ship with me, and I'll also go over some sales that sold that I have already shipped out. As always, if you like reselling content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. So I had one sale on eBay, which is this jersey. This is a Blue Jays jersey with the player Sanchez on the back. Sanchez was a pitcher that was, I think, during the 2015 Blue Jays season. He was a really good pitcher, and then we traded him. So this is actually a stadium giveaway, which sometimes if you attend Blue Jays games, they'll have giveaways, and it's only limited to the first, usually like 1,500 people that enter. So what my husband and I used to do is whenever we went to go watch a Blue Jays game, we'd line up to get the giveaway, and then we'd actually sell one of them just because it is only available to a limited number of people, and then it would kind of cover our tickets. So we would just be watching for free, and then we get to keep one of the souvenirs. But we don't really do that anymore just because, I don't know, my husband doesn't really like the bobbleheads, which are usually the giveaways. So, you know, if we do end up watching a game with a giveaway, then it kind of works out, but we are not as intentional on those games. So this sold for a full price of $48.99 with $15 in shipping, and it is shipping within Canada. I think in the future I probably wouldn't pick this up anymore. Because it is a stadium giveaway, it's not as heavy as the normal jerseys are that are more expensive. Like I think a jersey costs about like between $150 and $200, depending on whether or not it has writing on the back or if it's a blank jersey. So it is a pretty good deal, but it is lighter in weight. So I don't think this will actually cost me $15 to ship within Canada like I charged in shipping. It will probably cost me closer to $10, I'm gonna say, because it is shipping still within Ontario, which is where I'm from. After I put all the information in Styling Express, which is the third-party shipping company I use, I think it should come up to around $10.50 or so. Next sale are these Zaya Active leggings. They have like a rainbow stripe on the side, and this is actually already packaged up because I sold a similar legging that had another rainbow stripe. I think it was a Spiritual Gangster pair of leggings, and I mistakenly thought that these were the leggings that I sold, so I had shipped them out, and then I think last minute I realized that I packaged the wrong ones. So these I had listed for $60, and somebody liked the item, and I sent them a 10% offer with discounted shipping. So that came up to $54, and they got, I think, $350 off of shipping, and they accepted. So I think after fees, I get about $40. The next sale is an Anthropology sale. This is the brand Poshmark. If you ever see this like letter symbol, it is an Anthropology brand. I don't know if they still carry it anymore, but this is just a kind of mixed media shirt with the floral detailing on the front, and then the basic color blocking on the side. This I had listed, I think, for $30. Again, somebody liked the item, and then I sent them a $27 with discounted shipping, which they accepted. And I think if I were to see this in the thrift store nowadays, I probably wouldn't pick it up just because, I don't know, it's not really a substantial piece for me to pick up. And even though it did sell like relatively fast, I think within 1 or 2 months, I'm trying to aim for higher ASP items. And Anthropology is one of those brands where some of the brands that they hold sell well and some of them don't, but this one's just a lighter weight kind of piece, so I probably would leave this behind if I saw it in the future. This is Everlane, and I mentioned in a last video that I wasn't sure how Everlane would perform regards to their tops because I do like to pick up their bottoms, but from recent experience I would consider picking up their tops. Even though this is just like a short sleeve checkered top, it still sold for $30. I believe my listing price was $40 to $45 on Posh Canada, and somebody submitted an offer of $30, which I accepted, and it sold relatively fast, so I think I'd continue to pick up Everlane pieces regardless of whether or not they're jeans or just plain tops. sale is a Lululemon piece. This is called the Stash It All bra. It's just black and it has a nice crisscross detailing on the back. And this I picked up from a Lululemon store, and so it is still brand new with tags. It retailed for $74. I had it listed for $50 on Posh US, and it sold full price for $50. I think I've mentioned this in the past whenever I sold Lululemon bras I picked up from the outlet, but I don't think I'll continue to do so just because I still have to pay a decent amount for the item. So even though I still made a profit, I still had to wait a while, and then this was best case scenario, selling full price. This is another Lululemon sale. This is called the Wrap-Up Jacket in Heathered Angel White. It has an asymmetrical zipper and also like a magnetic closure here. And this, usually I would expect a lot higher for this item, but it does have a flaw. They just have a slight discoloration of the cuffs, if you can tell. But otherwise, I would have expected this to sell like close to, I'm gonna say like $60, which was my asking price. So this actually, somebody had submitted an offer of $20, which I was kind of okay with, but just because of the flaw, but I kept countering, and it was a closet clear out date, and we eventually settled on $30 with discounted shipping from closet clear out. So I've mentioned this many times before, but Lululemon stuff does still sell even if there are small flaws or stains. So it doesn't really stop me from picking up Lululemon items if I can pick them up for relatively cheap. These are a pair of men's joggers. I don't believe they have a size, so I just estimated to be a men's, but this is a symbol there of the brand Kitten Ace. If you never heard of it, I guess the owners or the previous founders of Lululemon founded this brand as well. So it is quite a well-made brand. It doesn't sell for as much as Lululemon does, I'd say. These I had listed for $60. Somebody had liked the item, and I sent them a $50 offer with discounted shipping, which they accepted. And it didn't take as long to sell compared to my other experience with this brand in the past. So I think I will try to continue picking up men's pieces for this brand. And sometimes when there's no tag on the item, their stores tend to market fairly low because it's kind of like an unbranded piece. So I think my cost of goods for this item was around like $5 to $7. The last item I have to get shipped out is this North Face jacket. It's like a collar blocking, different shade of blue, a full zip pullover in a women's large. I don't really pick up North Face anymore besides their jackets. I do have good luck selling their jackets, but these type of pullovers or lighter jackets, I don't seem to have good experience selling at all. I do have a couple of North Face pieces that are like lighter jackets, or I do have one that's kind of like a high vent jacket as well, and it just doesn't seem to be moving. So I tend to leave North Face behind nowadays outside of their puffer jackets. I did sell one of those puffer jackets that Kendall Jenner made so popular, and then I also sold one of my husband's older down-filled jackets, which sold I think like around $200 as well. So I would still pick up their puffers if you can pick them up for relatively cheap. But these lighter pieces, sweaters, and lighter jackets, I tend to leave behind now just because they just sit. Like, I don't know if I'm just expecting too much because they do retail for a lot, but yeah, they just don't tend to move. So this I had listed for $50, which is, probably too high, and I received an offer of $25, which I ended up accepting it just because I did source this a long time ago. but I only listed it fairly recently, probably within the last month or two. So I just wanted to get moving just because I know that it tends to sit for me. Now I'm gonna go over a few other sales that I made that I had already shipped out. These are a pair of ASOS black, they're faux leather zip up pointed booties in a size 10. These I showed in, I think it was a Jomar box, a shoe box that I had bought a long time ago just to test out wholesale. But they were all pre-owned shoes, and I only have maybe 1 or 2 pairs left, and this was one of the lingering ones. So my cost of goods came out to around like $9.50 for each pair. This, I had it listed for I think $40 or $45 on Posh Canada and received an offer of $24, which I ended up accepting. Another sale are these Joe jeans. They are the slim kick trouser in a green. They are brand new with tags in a size 29. And Joe's jeans is a brand that I don't pick up anymore. This I was just testing out because I bought it for relatively inexpensive from I think a Winners or a Marshalls. And so yeah, they were brand new with tags. I had them listed for I think like $75 and I received an offer of $50, and Joe's jeans just sits for me, so I just accepted the offer. And those were both on Posh Canada that I had already shipped out. Some other ones from Posh US is this Aritzia Wilford Free. It's called the Bruni dress. It's in a speckled blue space dye colorway in a size small. This type of style, like the minimalist look, I always mention, they always sell between like $20 to $30 for me. So if I am sourcing from a Plato's like 90% off sale or like $1 sale, I do pick these up if they're in good condition. Sometimes they have a lot of pilling to it. So I had this listed for I think $30 or $35, received an offer of $20, which I accepted. This is a Nike hyper cool black one-piece bodysuit or like a romper, and this I had again listed between $30 to $35 and received an offer of $20. This I had picked up from a 90% off sale, so it was only like $1 or $2 for my cost of goods, so I accepted the offer of $20, and it sold I think within like 2 months. This is another Lululemon sports bra. This is called a Speeds Out sports bra in a size 2. This had like a few loose threads and such, so I accepted the offer of $25. I think I had it listed around like $35. This is another Spanx bra. I had it listed for $45. Like my other Spanx sales, I received an offer of $35, which I accepted. And it's kind of funny because the day that I shipped out all of my packages, I actually received another offer of $37 from another buyer. But I realized that when I was shipping out the last sale that I didn't have any more in stock. And I just messaged her saying like, I think my numbers were just wrong, which she just understood. This is a Lululemon pair of shorts. These are called the Wonder Short, and they are full on Luon in a size 2. These are the perfect kind of like booty short, or if you want to wear a t-shirt with like spandex shorts underneath. And this I had listed for $35, I think, received an offer of $25, which I accepted. And the last sale is this Lululemon Essential Tank in black. It does have like a see-through back. It's kind of crisscross. It didn't have a size, so I just measured it out, and good thing the buyer messaged me because I had estimated it to be size 8 and I measured the pit to pit to be 17, and she said, oh, like is this for sure a size 8 or is the pit to pit 17, because it's more of a size 6 if it's 17. So I ended up remeasuring it, and it turned out to be 19 pit to pit, which was closer to a size 8. So I messaged her and asked her if she wanted me to cancel the sale or not, and she just said like 19 inches is closer to her size, so she just went through with the order. And this I had listed for I think $35, and she offered me $25, which I accepted. So those are all the sales I have to get shipped out today. It's been kind of steady. I wouldn't say that I have really good sales or slow sales. It's been relatively steady, so I haven't been listing a lot. So I'm gonna try to list more and see if that affects my sales at all. As always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!